everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel, or if this is your first time here, my name is Melissa. Welcome to my channel, welcome to a day of pink. So today it's another video of my monochromatic series. I've done purple, green, blue, and now we're doing pink. This is what happened. I've honestly kind of not been able to do makeup for like 4 days now, but this is as good as we can get, and do you know what, we're gonna live with it because it's fine. We are gonna use my Stacey Marie palette, a lovely Huda lipstick, gems, a little bit of glitter. What more could we want? So yeah, if you want to see how I did this whole look here, then keep on watching. Just realised I haven't even touched my hair yet, but that's fine, that can come later. I'm just gonna prime my eye with my Revlon concealer. I've already gone around my brows with concealer, put my brows on, clearly. Oh, pink, the joy of pink. I think the only real pink tone palette I have is my Blood Sugar, and I didn't want to use that, to be honest. So yeah, I'm using my Stacey Marie palette, and I love it a lot. I use it all the time, but I was like looking through my palettes, I don't really have any pink palettes, like apart from Blood Sugar. Like that is a ready pink palette. Apart from that, I don't have any, and that's quite sad. I'm going to actually start it with my black, and I need to pop it on down here. And I did try and do a bit more of like a up shape rather than just an out shape. I'm just trying to save myself a bit of time by just going in with my dark shades and then building up. Just seeing if it works today. It might not. Not that I'm in a rush or anything. Such a sexy noise. Isn't that looking great? And then I'm gonna go with Reckless, which is definitely like more of a purple, but I don't have a pink palette. This is obviously just gonna start blending around the black, because I don't want the black to be like such a focus. Pink just fills my heart with joy and happiness. When I play with it, I use Funky. I've majorly hit pan on this. When I had the first Carnival palette, I hit pan on Funky as well. Have you seen, I saw like a sneak peek of Stacey's new palette that she's coming out with. She did a live and then someone shared it in the Patreon WhatsApp group, a picture of it, and my goodness, I'm gonna need that palette. Just kind of looks like this one, but I'll just need it, I know I will. I'm really excited for Mitchell's brand as well, just to see what it's like and like what the prices will be, and will he do lots of pinks? That would be nice. So obviously this is looking rough as a badger's butt right now, never fear. I'm going to take the shade In Lust, which I had to like use the end of my brush to scrape, so I've got heaps of powder sitting on the top, and then using it that way because it's like dry as. I swatched it on my finger and like no pigment came off, but it seems to work now that I've like scraped it up and just made it all powdery. Bit weird, but what else. I used a little bit of this shade in my brows as well. This is just going to help that much deeper purple go into the brighter pinks. And then I'll just grab the shade Pep Talk. It's definitely a favourite. So it's just going to go all the way around. Don't worry. My makeup always looks bad until it's like done. If you are new here, we'll just grab my, where are you, Pastels palette from Beauty Bay. Oops, and I'll take a little bit of, I actually think I used Euphoria, but it was a bit of an accident. I thought it was pink, but it is kind of pink, but it's also kind of purple. And this can go around as well. I again urge you, get this palette when it comes back in stock. It's just so good. Just like so pastel, which is what the name would suggest. So I always think if you've got really pale skin like I do, it's really nice to have pastels to blend out really deep shades into and make like a really seamless blend. But obviously those pastels have completely covered up all my hard work. That's okay. Yeah, I do things in stages, so I'll go back into... no, what will I do? I'll go back into Reckless and just work up, sorry, from that shade. And I'll use In Lust. And Funky. I'm just going to cut my crease super quick with my ABH eye primer, and then I'll be back and we can start that like that lid. I mean, that took me absolutely ages. Like surprisingly long. Right, I'll be back in 1 sec. I am taking the lazy route today. Forgive me. I'm going in with Pillow Talk, which is like a matte, like whitey, creamy shade. Horrible word. I'm just gonna pop this around the edge. Hopefully. And then I'm going to use Pep Talk and Funky and Reckless and all the pinks that we've gone through thus far on this like little flat brush and just kind of fade them all in, like obviously lightest to darkest. When I tell you this took me absolutely ages on the other eye, I'm not kidding. Like I almost gave up. I don't know why it took me so long. So I'm going to just try not to fanny around so much on this side and see if I can just get it looking decent without spending about 40 minutes on it. Yeah, right, whatever. I'm going to put my thick line on. I'm just using my Huda thing. Wouldn't recommend it, but I'm just using it because I don't want to finish up my opera. I need to do a very thick line, you know the drill. The consistency is just like eyelash glue. I don't know what it is, it's just, it's like almost quite unpleasant, but it is long lasting. It is very black. And I know a lot of people do like this liner. Now I've got that thick line on, I'm just going in with that M508. I really like that brush and just patting a couple of the pinks like Reckless and Funky and then a little bit of the black just to kind of smooth out that line, kind of diffuse it into my like eyeshadow above. And then I'm using Urban Decay Volume Heavy Metal Glitter Liner. It's just because I'm going to put all the gems on and I want something behind them that's pink and sparkly in case I like miss any bits and then it won't look so accidental. My gems are of course my eBay ones, and I've got this section with little pink ones. I didn't actually buy any pink gems, I just happened to get this multicoloured one. Thank goodness I did, because I need them. Tweezers. Eyelash glue. Literally putting the eyelash glue on my desk. And I'm just gonna fill it all in from the beginning. This obviously took an age, as I'm sure you can imagine. So I'll stick heaps of these on, then we'll get like closer to the outer corner. I cannot fathom how long this is taking me. And we're not even done. But at this outer edge, I'm doing less. See, it's a trick. So that you put less effort in, so obviously starting to leave a few gaps. Like the gems are blowing away peacefully in the wind. I can add more when I've got my base on, which I'll do off camera just because this is taking me forever. But we'll come back for like blush and highlight, obviously lips, under eyes. Clean up my fallout. There's a lot of fallout. I would never do this with my base on, that would be crazy. So I'll be back in a sec and then we'll work on things. Oh look, I put on the other eye before I do this. I put my high vis eyeliner in Riot. I mean, this is such a gorgeous pink. And I do think a pink waterline can look like you're tremendously ill. Or it can look cool, and we're going to hope for the cool look today. But we might look ill by the end of it. But anyway, I'll put it on my face and I'll come back in uno momento. I can speak. Let's go in with a peach blush. I'm kidding. Pink. Imagine, I've got so many lovely ones that I would like to use them all. One of my faves is my NYX Sweet Cheeks. This one, it's got a bit of a glow to it. I actually should put my highlight on first, which is what I usually do, but oops. This is in the shade Rose and Play, and they're pretty cheap and very lovely. That's nice. I don't think I need to go OTT with the blush. Highlight, I guess we better put pink one on. Use this newish one, I've only used it in a couple of videos, my Revolution Pro Luster Lighter. This is in the shade, I know, called White Rose, but it's like kind of pink toned. So. And I very much liked this when I first tried it. I might amp it up a bit. Did I keep that? No, I did not. I didn't keep my overall. Man, I was brutal in my declutter. Oh, and now I need my overall one, and I don't have it. I don't need it. But I'll use my Wet n Wild as well. I feel like this maybe packs more of a punch. And the two in conjunction. Beautiful. Sorry, this is Blossom Rose. Blossom Glow. Blossom Glow. And it is wunderbar. Right, I'm just going to go finish off one under eye and see where we're going with this, and then I'll come back and we'll do the other one together. But do you know what I did forget to do on the eye that I'm filming is I did a line of very thin glitter just around the white, and I've got this Pixie Crystalline, which is what I'm going to use. I'm just going to draw it round. Where's my mirror? It's like a clear white formula with heaps of different like coloured sparkles in it, so I think it goes really well with the pink. I might just put that under my brow as well. That's really pretty. Like, really pretty. Alright. I'm just going to use more of my Barry M High Vis eyeliner in Riot. I don't think I swatched it earlier. It's so nice. I think this might be a really nice lip liner as well. I'm just going to actually run this underneath my eye. We're just doing like a real simple under eye. I would say this formula is as impressive as the dark blue one, and yesterday when I was in Superdrug I noticed there was a light blue one which I don't have. Actually, I didn't buy it. I'll take a wee bit more of the purples we've been using, like this is Reckless. Just deepen up this outer corner just a smidge. I'll grab a wee bit of, what is that called? Lovesick from my pastels. I'm not looking forward to putting lashes on because they are not going to want to stick to all the gems that are along my lash line. I'll tell you that for free. And then I'll just grab more of my Pixie Crystalline. This brush does not have a name, it's a tiny little Morphe one. So yeah, kind of drag it along a pinch, have it in my inner corner. Gorgeous colour, right? There we go. So I guess I'll put some lashes on. I did kind of just put a couple more gems up here. The thought of filming it and spending like 4 hours doing it broke my heart, so I didn't do it on camera, but I just added a few more gems. I think this side looks a bit better, but this shape is also quite nice. Like, I do like them both, but they don't match exactly. But I mean, it's my channel, and when does anything ever match exactly? So let's put a lip on and then we'll put a lash on. I am tempted to just like fill my lips in with this eyeliner, then it will match my eyes perfectly. How fun is that colour? Oh, do you know what I could use? Huda Bachelorette. I adore this, and I think I've only used it in one video. Mine is actually broken, like it broke in half. Like this lipstick fell out, so it's kind of a little finagly. But it's such a stunning pink. See how messy I am, even with a lip brush. Let me clean this up, then we'll put some lashes on. Then we'll be done. But is that not such a gorgeous colour? Just don't look at my application. Oh my goodness, I'm so bad at doing this. I am not a professional. I just put my lashes on off camera because when I did one, and it took me about 13 years, I did the other one off camera because I've got the gems all the way along the lash line and it's so hard to stick lashes on, and I don't even think either inner corner is actually on. So if they pop up, just ignore it. But this is the finished makeup look. What do you think? I'm pretty happy. It's pink. I mean, when I don't know what to do, I go with pink. If I'm not feeling inspired, I put pink on. When all else fails, pink. I honestly can't wait for the next Stacey Marie palette. I keep thinking about it recently and I just want it in my arms already. I also love this lipstick so much, Huda Bachelorette. I was never ever going to get rid of this in my declutter. Even though it's completely like squashed and broken and kind of gross, I'm keeping it forever until it runs out. My skin, I will link what I'm wearing. It's a L'Oreal foundation. Very happy with it. Highlights pretty. Yeah, so we're done. I hope you enjoyed this video. You know what to do. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. It really helps me out. Leave me a comment down below. And subscribe. Tell me what colour I should do next. I'm thinking maybe like orange or black. Like black and white. Tell me below. So yeah, thank you so much for watching and for sticking around. Make sure you subscribe if you want to see me on your screen 3 times a week. And I'm going to piss off. And I hope I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye.